In this video, we're going to look at how you schedule your time in Social Attaché. The first thing we're going to do is click on the Events tile. And what we'll see in here is a list of events. It might be empty for you depending on what synchronizations you have. I have this synchronizing to my Google account, so I have some Google events in here. Now what we're going to do is tell the auto-scheduler when to book your calls. So when you will be available for calls. And basically a call is like a 30-minute or 40-minute time slot in your day where somebody can be booked into that time slot, and then they will call you at that time, or you will call them depending on how you want it set up. So I'm going to set up my schedule for Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday evenings at 8 o'clock and then also at 8:45. And I'm going to do a 30-minute time slot, so I'll have a 15-minute break between. So that's 8 o'clock and 8:45 for 30 minutes, and on those days of the week. So I'm going to create what's called a repeating event, because I want the events to be the same week after week after week. I don't want to have to recreate these things every week. So I'm going to make them repeating. So the first day I'm going to book here will be, let's try Monday. We'll start on Monday. So you just click New here. And I'm going to click the date here and make sure it's right, Monday. And I'm going to make it 8 p.m. for the first time slot. And it's going to be 30 minutes long. Up here I'm just going to call it a one-on-one. Now this information that I'm providing here, the prospect or lead will also see this information. So some of this is for their benefit, like the body here is for their benefit. I've got a piece here that I'm just going to copy paste. So my body here, just a basic description. It's fairly generic because the people that will be booked into this time slot are both people who are interested in the business as well as people who are interested in specific products, depending on which post in my Facebook page they clicked on. So the description just very, very short, just says that we're going to be using Zoom, that they should click on the link ahead of time if they haven't used Zoom before, because there might be something to download. Now we're going to select here Zoom as the type of call, and Social Attaché will automatically add this to my Zoom calendar for me, so I don't have to do anything there. Now I have my account syncing with Google, so it's automatically added my default my default Google Calendar here. Now if you don't have synchronization on yet, this is not something that'll happen for you. You won't be in any calendars, and that's fine. It just means here that this will show up on my devices that also sync with Google, such as my cell phone. Now we need to set here the maximum number of attendees. Now we don't want Social Attaché to book more than one person in any of these time slots, because that just won't work. We want only one person maximum per time slot. So we're going to say maximum attendees is 1. Of course we don't count as an attendee, we're the host. So there'll actually be 2 people in the column, ourselves and the prospect. And the other thing we need to do here is to tell Social Attaché that this event can be auto booked. And we do that by tagging it. We're tagging it with auto schedule here. So you pick the auto schedule tag, and this tells Social Attaché that the auto scheduler can book people into this event. So you can create other types of events, and if you don't have that tag there, they'll be ignored by the auto schedule, so it won't be booking people into your other events. We want the invitation sent out to the person who's booked into this event, and we don't want to share the roster, so we don't need them to know that we're going to be there and what our phone number is and all that kind of information. They will receive everything they need in the event description here. Social Attaché is going to add the link to Zoom for them so that they can just click on the link and get in on the call. So that's all we need. We got the subject, we got the time here, we got the duration. Oh, we need the repeats here. So this is going to be a repeating event. It's going to repeat every week, and every week on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, as well as Saturday and Sunday. So in my case, these are the days that I'm going to have this event repeat, and it's going to repeat forever on those days. And if I get a conflict, for example, if I'm going to be out one evening, I can just delete those events from my calendar, and Social Attaché won't book anybody into them. Alright, so now we're set. We just need to save this. And now we'll see that Social Attaché has created these events here. They're on the days that I selected, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and they repeat week after week. Now I'm going to do another call after this one at, I did 8 to 8:30. I'm going to do 8:45 to 9:15 for the second call. And the information is going to be the same as this call, so I'm just going to copy it. So to copy an event, we click on it here, select it there. We go to the I want to menu up here, and we just click copy event. Now if you don't see the copy event item here enabled, if it's grayed out like this one is, then it's likely that you have more than one event selected. If you do, just go unselect all events and then select the event that you want to copy, because we can only copy one event. So we're going to click copy event. Now the event I chose to copy is a repeating event. So when we copy a repeating event, by default we get a repeating event in the copy here. So all we have to do is make the changes we need. Instead of 8 o'clock, it's going to be 8:45 because I want a 15-minute break between the two calls. You can make them back to back or whatever you like. 8:45, it's going to be Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. That's right. The description is going to be the same. It's already a Zoom call. It's already been added to my Zoom calendar. It's already got the auto schedule tag. It's already got the maximum attendees, and the invitations yes, and the share roster no. So we can just add this. So now we have two time slots set up in our calendar on the days that we want to work, and now we can test that this has been set up properly by going to the scheduler. So let's go to automation, and from here go into schedulers, and there's a business one-to-one scheduler that's been set up by your upline. And if you click here on the name, what will happen is you'll get a preview of the scheduler. So we'll just click on the name here. So when you see the preview here, you can tell that in this case none of my events are showing. It's saying that my schedule is all booked up. So basically the scheduler is not seeing my events. So I forgot something. So let's close this and go back. And let's open up the event here. We'll click edit. And in this case, we want to edit the series. We don't want to edit just this one instance. We want to edit the series. We'll click edit series. And we'll scroll down to the bottom here. And the problem is with the tags. Now I've said that this is an auto schedule event, but the one-on-one scheduler that my upline has put together needs two tags. It needs the one-on-one tag as well as the auto schedule tag. So that's what we forgot. So we need the auto schedule tag and the one-on-one tag on the events in order for that scheduler, the one-on-one scheduler, to see these events. Now we'll save this. And we'll make the same change to my other event here. So we're going to edit this one. And we're going to edit the series. And we'll go down to the tags and add the one-on-one tag. All right, save this one. And let's go test it now. Automation and schedulers and the business one-on-one. And now we can see the events all show up here. So somebody could choose from any of these events, or they could click something else, and I'll just get an email saying that they want to book a call, but none of these time slots worked for them.